much that can all change when I have a chance to meet a lot of you. It's very humbling to know that I'm here with true patriots. I see the people here today, and I see people with a fire in their eyes and a true love for our country in their heart. And I see people who have never held a sign in protest before in their life. And I think to myself, it's about time. To the media, to the professors, to all the people who are trying to indoctrinate us with lies, that Woodstock is over. There are absolutes, and there always has been, and always will be, a higher power to which all, including government, is subservient. Give a quick story here. I understand the merits of September 12th. I understand September 11th is one of the most horrific days in our country's history. And on September 12th, we came out as a different country. We came out united. We came out as Americans. I want to bring back to a different September 12th that I found some interesting information on. That's September 12th, 1776. And on September 12th, 1776, a Continental patriot named Nathan Hale was shipped off as the first spy ever for the United States of America. He knew what was at risk. He knew what he had to do. He went to spy on British soldiers as they were planning the takeover of New York in the Battle of Long Island. He was captured later in September, and when he was brought up to the gallows, as he was looking for the last time at what would become the greatest country on the face of this planet, as he was taking his last breath as a freedom-fighting patriot, he was asked, "Do you have anything to say?" And Nathan Hale said with pride, with patriotism, and with dignity, "My only regret is that I have but one life to give my country." And what gets me even more is the idea that Nathan Hale was only 21 years old when this happened. The youth is a big part of this movement. I refuse to accept that this is not our fight. I refuse to accept that American exceptionalism is not a fact. I want to thank you for allowing me to be here today. And I will leave you with one more quote from the patriot Nathan Hale. When he heard of the revolution, of the war breaking out, he said, without hesitation, "Let us march and let us not give up until we have gained our independence." Let's send a message that we want our votes back.
USA! the most prosperous nation in the history of the world. Prosperous not because of our government or our massive bureaucracies, but because of the liberty we enjoy and the individual achievements of our citizens. Our founding fathers knew from their own experiences and their great understanding of history that freedom and prosperity could not survive unless the government was limited to the enumerated powers of the Constitution.
Hear, hear.
And without restraints on the corrupting influences of power, the nation that they created would surely crumble from within, just like great civilizations of old. We gather here today defending the legacy of our founding fathers against those who openly promised to transform our society into an America unrecognizable from generations that came before us, and to put us on a path that is simply unsustainable. This is nothing less than an intellectual battle for the heart and soul of America. This country has survived wars, recessions, and even a Great Depression. But now we are told that we must grant arbitrary power to czars, over 30 of them. We are told that these radicals behind closed doors are uniquely qualified to organize our lives. Well, I'm sorry. We know that history did not begin the year that we were born. We know where the path to good intentions leads us, and we are here today united in our resolve to do something about it. Yes, there are those who will call us obstructionists, but that is the very purpose of the Constitution, to obstruct the government from driving us off a cliff in the name of progress, from bankrupting the next generation, in the name of compassion, and from taking away our liberty in the name of hope and change. Not surprisingly, the Constitution is not 1,000 pages long, didn't need to be rammed home before a summer vacation, and our founding fathers, they actually read it. What we are seeing today is completely unprecedented. Every day we hear our federal government spends another $1 trillion here, another $1 trillion there, without our consent. And then when we lose more jobs, they tell us to spend more money that we don't have. Vladimir Putin is warning our leaders about the dangers of command economies. And then when we question our leaders, we are called mobs and political terrorists. My, how our leaders have ignored the wisdom of those who came before us. Ronald Reagan was right when he said, and I quote, that government is never more dangerous than when our desire to have it help us blinds us to its great power to harm us. Well, those of us here today